Hello, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is April 11th, and I'm doing a price analysis for Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin's monthly chart, and what I've been looking at for the last several months in Bitcoin is its price movement in its MACD. And we can clearly see as the MACD's blue line spreads apart from the yellow line that when it really gets far apart, that we see that a price change is going to happen. They start coming together again, cross, make a death cross, and then they start to spread out again. And now I think we're in the midst of creating a golden cross in the MACD for Bitcoin. So this again is the monthly chart, but to zoom up into the 1 hour chart so that we can look at what I was talking about in the last video. I believe I produced it on the 5th, excuse me, the 5th of April. Anyways, if you want to look, you can go on the channel and look, or I'll put a link to the video below. But I had shown you this rising wedge pattern. It's a negative pattern, and the price of Bitcoin did basically fall below it. It fell below it slightly, and then it tested the $5,000 level, but then it came back up and pretty much stayed above it. It did test it a few times here, and then today it tested it again. It did create what I've been looking at it over the last week since I created that video was that it showed a bull flag move up, then another bull flag, and it moved up again. And then the price basically a lot of profit takers, it seems, came into the equation. And when somebody tried to shoot the moon here at 54.90 and wasn't quite able to make it, and sellers came in and just dropped the price. And they have retested the $5,000 level. However, looking at the MACD from the monthly chart, I wouldn't be surprised if it holds. And by looking at the 4 hour chart, we can see the 54.90 level that it tested and the $6,000 level, which it will have to break to really get some new and more even the old investors that I know, some people that look at Bitcoin and just quite literally look at it like a dinosaur. And in my point of view, they're just short-minded. I don't know how else to say it. It's just a folly of investors to look at Bitcoin and say it's dropped, it's gone, it's not going to do anything, especially when it's held price for so long, and it just has so many utilities beyond what anybody. It's really unfathomable why any good investor wouldn't take a look at Bitcoin or other altcoins. Bitcoin is just the big one right now. I believe that other Bitcoins, other altcoins will take the place of Bitcoin in the future. But as far as will it stay above 5,000, I think so. We'll see what happens. If it does break below, so be it. I think as long as it stays above 46.50, we're good. It does need to break the 54.90 level as well as the 6,000 level. So we'll really have to see what it does. I'll be back sometime next week to follow up with you and go over what the charts are showing us. But there's really no patterns in the chart right now. After the latest fall, there's really nothing. If there's something shows up early in the week, next week, I will repost a video. So I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.